When I was 3 years old, my mother and I got on a train and left a small town where we lived and went to Toronto in Canada. And when we got to where we were going, my mother said, "Okay, I have to go now." And I said, "What?" I don't know what I said because I was only 3. Um, but she said she had to go home and look after the other boys and my dad. And I said, "Mommy, don't go." And she said, "I have to go. I don't have money to stay in Toronto and I have to go back." I said, "Please don't go, Mommy. Please don't go." But and I hung on to her, but the nurse, I guess, pulled me away, and she was gone. And I was there in that hospital in Toronto for several months. Had my 4th birthday there and Christmas, I believe. And I couldn't believe that she would just leave me like that. But I guess I got used to life in the hospital, and I made some beads out of paper or something and got my picture in the paper. It was called the Hospital for Sick Children, and they thought maybe I was not going to make it, but eventually I did, and my mom came and picked me up, and we went back on the train to our little log house in the bush. And I was supposed to just have honey and toast, and I wasn't supposed to have salt. In fact, for many years, I didn't have salt. Eventually, I did. That was a pretty devastating and horrendous experience. My mother said she walked down near the house and there was a bench there, and she sat on that bench every day. She called that her prayer bench, and she prayed for me that I would get well, and eventually I did.